Hi planners, thanks so much for tuning in to my YouTube channel. It's me, Chloe from Chloetry Plans, and in this video, I'm going to be setting up my brand new Erin Condren vertical planner for 2023-2024, starting in July. If you don't have this exact planner and have a different one, still join me because I think I have some useful tips that you can use no matter what planner you're using or setting up for, and no matter if you're setting up for July or for Vendetta. To my new viewers, welcome to my channel. To my True Blue subscribers, welcome back. So I have a full review of this planner up on my channel. So if you're interested in watching a full review, go ahead and check it out with the link in the cards. I can link that there for you. But getting into it, the first thing I always do when I set up a new planner is decide what cover I want. So this cover, I thought that I was going to keep this cover on here immediately, but after looking at some of the other cover options I have, I'm thinking I might want to swap it out. So I'm going to look at these other cover options here. A couple of them are this sun cover here that I got from the Erin Condren surprise box. I'm thinking about using this because it is summer, it's beautiful out, and it would just fit the summer vibes that we have going on. The other cover I have here is a book themed cover, and I think it's really pretty. And so I've just been really in like a book vibe. Like I've been wanting to read more books for the summer, and I think this would be a very appropriate cover because it's summertime and I've been wanting to read more books, but I'm still not sure which one to change. Or start with. So I think I'm going to start with the summer cover and then like get into this one maybe for next week, swap it out. So let's get into that. Let me know in the comments below which one you would have chosen. I'd love to know which one you prefer, but I feel like I have more time with the book cover because, you know, it's not a seasonal cover. So I think I'm just going to start with this one and then maybe next week I'll switch off and change it into a different cover. Now I have my cover on. I think it looks so good with the rose gold coil here. The pastels and the rose gold just like coordinate each other. It looks all tropical. The sun, I think it's really pretty. So I love that like sorbet kind of look. The back cover is even more colorful than the front. So anyway, I like it a lot and I'm happy I went with this one. This cover wasn't exclusive, but the other two covers I showed you, the vegan leather as well as the book cover, those are both on sale right now on the Erin Condren website. So I will link them in my description below. But once we open up this planner, I here have my name page and like a little vellum here. And when you get into the name page, I did go ahead and put a few sticky notes in here just so I can kind of keep track of what I'm doing, because a lot of times when I do these setup videos, I get so excited and I forget what I'm supposed to be doing. So have that little sticky note there as a reminder. And the first thing I'm going to do is put my name sticker on here. So I have one that says Chloetry, and then I also have one that says Chloe here. Chloetry is my more creative name, so I'm going to go with that. And I have smaller ones and bigger ones. I'm going to go with the bigger Chloetry sticker. These stickers, anytime they have like the clear type of like sticker paper, they are very easy to rip. So you want to be careful when you're taking this off of the paper. That's just the reality of it. I've bought these types of stickers from different shops. They're all hard to peel like this. So just put it out there that you want to be careful and delicate because you can rip it apart. I think this looks great on this cover. I love how that turned out. I oftentimes put different like flowers and decals back here, but I'm not quite sure what I want on this page yet. So I am still going to leave it pretty blank until I figure it out, but I do at least have my name in there and it shows through a little bit. So I like how it looks, but eventually I'd love to put like some little florals or something in here. I just haven't decided exactly what yet. Now we have our monthly view, and I do want to start off my month with a nice, clean, crisp monthly view. So I do have my monthly kit going on here. So I'm going to use that to kind of dress this up and get into my monthly plans. These little date dot stickers can be a little bit tedious, but I like how I'm able to use them and give a new color or new font to the monthly spread. So even though it's tedious, it's kind of cute. And getting into these monthly kit stickers at the top. So I realized that the days of the week were kind of showing through. So I grabbed my whiteout and I used that, only to end up putting the sticker down crooked. So when you all ask me how I do these things perfectly, the answer is I don't. I mess up all the time. I just keep going. So I was able to pull this up thanks to that forgiving paper from Planner Kate. So thanks to that, I was able to pull it up without ripping the paper, without any problems. And then I realized here that you could also see the month through. Now, honestly, this wasn't a big deal for me, but I am filming a video. So I said, why not try to make it as close to perfection as I can get? So I went ahead and grabbed the whiteout for the actual name for July. And now as I flip it over, I'm going to do the same thing. I believe this time I go ahead and rotate the sticker. It's easier when I can see the top of it closer to me. So when I'm able to actually like see the top of the sticker closer to me, it's way easier to place that sticker down. So I'm going to white out those days of the week and then go ahead and go back and put that sticker down. So you'll see me do that here. Next, I went ahead and grabbed my Wildflower sticky notes. The sticky notes have a much better sticky consistency this year. I still think that I might end up using a Tombow adhesive to make it a little more sticky, but I just thought it added a nice little pop of color to that side column there. So I went ahead and added a couple sticky notes. And now we're going to get right into these pages from Planner Kate. So one is the productivity page, and it has covers that coordinate. And the other side is going to be that perpetual calendar that has some days of the month on it. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to use the perpetual calendar side for, but I wanted to purchase it so that I could review it for you all. I really like both of these kits, especially seeing that with just the normal paper, I'm able to peel them up just in case I mess up. So that was kind of nice to see that I can peel these pieces of stickers back up, even though they're large and cover a large area. So that's really nice. I would totally purchase this same kit again for a different month. And so that's the struggle with these kits, is that once you start using them, you want to keep using them. But I did want to check it out and see how it worked for you all and just give you my honest review. And honestly, I love this kit. So I will go ahead and link it in my description below. And if you ever want to search for something, the little description in the top right corner of the page, it gives you a little more detail. So oftentimes I'll put that in the camera, and you can pause it and then search it on the website if you want to. And as always, I have a coupon as well. So you'll be able to use my coupon to get a discount if you decide to use it. So I am now doing the full page one. So as you can see, I peeled off some of it at the bottom and then I just pulled the rest out. So that made it a lot easier for me to be able to put that full sheet down by only exposing a little bit of it and then just following the rest. So I'm following that same method here with just exposing a little bit of it at the bottom and then pulling it all the way out so that it will, be able to fully spread across the sheet without any bubbles or anything like that. So this method works perfectly. If you ever have a full sticker sheet, you could totally do it like that, or even just a bigger sticker. It works out pretty well. Now I am getting into my goals sheet. I call this the goals pages. They have one box for each month of the year. You could totally use these 12 boxes for something completely different, but I like to use it for my goals. So this year I'm thinking I'd like to keep a certain theme for all of my goals throughout the year and have like 5 different to-dos. I'll talk about that a little bit more, but 5 different things to like check off. And then here I'm also getting into my monthly stickers. You'll see in a bit, I am going to put them down wrong. It's supposed to be June through, or July through June. And I'm doing January, February, March. So my brain just did not catch on. Like, Chloe, this planner is starting in July. But I fixed it later. Thanks to these stickers being repositionable, I was able to pull them all up without any tearing, and it worked out just fine. Now I'm pulling out my focused Erin Condren marker. I'm absolutely obsessed with these focused markers. So definitely check them out. I'll put the link in the description. I like all of them quite a bit. So if you enjoy using a marker or would like to try out a marker that does not skip in any way, I would totally try it out. And ta-da, there we are with all the little check marks by using my stencil that I'll talk about a little bit later in this video from Christian Designs. So I accidentally used the wrong stickers on the wrong pages. I fixed those. Honestly, I wanted this spread to be a little more pastel. I wanted to add some color because the planner is just so plain. And that's why I got a plain planner, is because I want to add my own color. But this is a little bit more on the colorful side than I wanted. So I have some pastel monthly stickers coming in from Christian Designs. So I think I'm going to swap them out for those once I get them. And then I'll just put them back on the sticker sheet that I have. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. We'll see if I like the ones that come in later, and I'll make the necessary changes. But what I really wanted to do in my vision for this page is to have it as a goals page, which is why I put the goals there. And what I really wanted to do with this page was put 5 different goals for each month. And I'm wondering, do I want to make it the same goals every month? So I think I'm going to try it out for July, put the same, and then maybe if it goes well, and I like how it's going, put the same goals for every single month. So for example, it would be like, you know, meeting my weight loss goal or meeting my fitness or wellness goal, whatever that looks like for me. And then also some other goals would be like, you know, meeting my fitness goal 20 out of 30 days or 25 out of 30 or whatever. And then also financial goals. So I do have a goal of getting my tax documentation ready each month instead of waiting until the end of the year. So these are some goals that I really want to put in here, but I just haven't figured out how to write them in a really clear, concise way. So I'm working on those goals internally, and I'm going to put them on paper at some point by July. So I'll probably just come back on here and talk about that in a new video. So stay tuned for that. But I did just want to put out this setup video for those of you who are setting up your planner for July, because I didn't want you to wait on me. So anyway, I'll be coming back to make some adjustments is what it's looking like. But I wanted to give you all a little bit of a basis to go by to set up your July planner so you didn't have to wait. So let's take it from the top. I went ahead and added this name sticker on my name page. And then when you go into my monthly goals, I have my monthly goals page here that I set up, and I'll have 5 for each month that I use with my stencil. I have the stencil link in the description because it does line up with these lines as well, which is kind of cool. So if I wanted to make these lines darker, I could with my stencil. And then moving into the month of July, we have this beautiful July monthly spread here with all the numbers and my sticky notes over here. And then when we get into the monthly pages here, we have our dashboard or productivity page, as well as this perpetual page. Now, I'm not quite sure what I'm using this monthly page for. It does have a perpetual calendar here with 1 day, you know, for each line, but I'm not quite sure if I want to use it for that or if I want to just write notes there. We'll decide. We'll decide at some point. So I'll show you how that turns out once I start writing in these sections. And then in the back of the planner, I have my book theme page, which is where I plan on tracking my books for the entire year. I'm so excited about this page. I used it in my softbound journal for last year, but honestly, I kind of fell off with it a little bit. So I plan on trying again, okay? Trying this again, seeing how it goes, and if I can write all the books that I'm reading from July to June. So working on that, excited about that. Let me know in the comments if you liked any of these stickers that I used. I do plan on doing a plan with me for the first week of July, so stay tuned for that. And I'll do a separate plan with me so that you can see how I will plan the week of July in this planner. I cannot wait to show that to you. I hope you enjoyed this setup video. Let me know in the comments below what you enjoyed about it if you did. And if you made it to the end of this video, give me some type of planner or book emoji because it's almost a new planner day. So make sure you put that in the description below or in the comments, and I'll see you all in the next video.